everyone, RogueGold here. Welcome back to the Division 2. And today, it is new content week, right? We have a new Climax and Master mission, a new Exotic, and the Stretch Goal event all arriving tomorrow. And it is extra important that I make this rundown to let you know about all of it, as I will not be here this week to cover it. Now, you might be asking, Rogue, what could possibly be more important than being here for new Division 2 content releasing? Well, I can now tell you the embargo lifted the very minute I'm posting this video. I can confirm that this weekend, I'm recording this a few days in advance, I am traveling to Malmo, Sweden, and as you are watching this, I'm currently visiting Massive Entertainment for an Elite Task Force Summit. I'm afraid that I'm not at liberty to say any more than that for now, but I'm beyond thrilled to take part in this. I'm honored to be invited back, and I'm sure that we will have plenty to talk about when I return. So yeah, unfortunately no streams or guides will be coming out this week. I will do my best to catch up on those things once I am home, but consider this video to be your one-stop shop prep guide for the week to come in the Division 2. If you enjoy this one and you want to stay in the loop with all things Division 2 moving forward, then be sure to subscribe. A huge shout out and thank you to all of our channel members. You guys directly enable and support my continuation on this channel, which is truly a dream come true. Thank you. But without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing to cover is of course the season finale. This is releasing tomorrow, Tuesday, February 17th. The first thing to note here, if you want to take part in this finale mission, then you will need to complete the 3 Scout HVT activities within the Manhunt tab on your map. These are the only scouts out of the entire roster here that are required for you to gain access. The third one of those unlocks tomorrow, and so completing that will then grant you access to this new Climax mission. Now, we recently did a lore video recapping some of the important stuff that has gone down so far this season, and in that, I laid out the evidence we have basically confirming where this finale mission will take place, that being at the Ironworks Foundry, which is also known as the Iron Horse Raid location. So that makes this season's finale quite unique. The only other time we've seen them use a non-main mission location for a Climax mission was back in Season 10, where we visited the Penco power plant from Countdown. Strangely enough, that was another season where we were going after General Anderson. Coincidence? But yeah, we have General Anderson in our crosshairs for the third time now. This time it seems like we're going to have the True Sons mutineers on our side to fight. I hope that gets represented accurately in the gameplay. You know, not just over comms, we hear these huge battles breaking out. I want to be in the thick of it. And as we said, it is all going down at the Foundry. I'm quite excited to see how they transform this space for more traditional mission gameplay compared to that of a raid. I want to know, do any of the more unique raid mechanics built into this space come into play, like dousing the flames with the water cannon, or using the chain ascenders or RPGs to hit different weak points? I can't wait to see. As per usual, you can first run the mission on any of the usual normal through heroic difficulties. Afterwards is when Master difficulty will unlock, and if you take on that challenge, you will be rewarded with a guaranteed drop of the brand new exotic weapon that we are getting. So let's discuss that next. This season finale's exclusive exotic is going to be the Sheriff Shotgun, a weapon that not everybody will love, but for those who it does speak to, they've been quite excited for it all season, myself included. The Sheriff models off of a Super 90, and its talent does something quite unique. Instead of offering some kind of active buff or ability, it instead enhances the weapon's base functionality and stats. As you can see right here, the talent is called Auténtico. It reads, plus 35% weapon damage, plus 100% accuracy, no damage drop-off. These bonuses are built into the weapon-based stats. Now, back on the PTS, this weapon got some mixed reception. Many liked the unique take on its design, but also noted that it had some fundamental design flaws that included the fact that its accuracy bonus was not applying when within cover, a bug that has hopefully now been fixed. Many, though, also found it a bit hard to play with, given it behaved like a normal Super 90 when it came to reloading, which had to be done shell by shell. Well, the devs heard the feedback, and just last week we learned that the Sheriff had received a pretty major change in this regard. They said that after hearing PTS feedback, the Sheriff now has a magazine, and the reload time has been adjusted to 3.65 seconds. This is reflected in the gun's model as well. If you look within the expertise menu, you will see that it indeed has a magazine, along with a pretty wicked looking bayonet on the front. So that's what the Sheriff does, but how will we go about getting it? Well, it's going to work exactly the same as the past several seasons have for items like the Tinkerer, the Provocator, etc. Each completion of the new Climax mission on any difficulty has a chance to drop it as a mission completion reward. The chances of that happening will scale with difficulty, meaning you will have better odds playing the mission on Heroic versus Normal. If you are up for the challenge, however, then your first completion of Master difficulty will give you a copy of the Sheriff, guaranteed. Just remember that if you don't see Master as an option at first and you're confused, you must complete the mission once on any of the lower difficulties in order to unlock it. But that is everything on the Sheriff. I'm quite excited to get my hands on it, and I'm curious to see what kind of new builds it invites and how far can you really push the playstyle in Fantasy of a no damage drop off and highly accurate shotgun. Alright, we then have one more thing to cover, and that is that alongside all of this tomorrow, we are also seeing the kickoff of stretch goals for this season. Normally, they would pad these things out a little bit, right? Give some breathing room between the finale launch and stretch goals beginning, but we are barreling towards March and the anniversary content that we have coming for that, so I think they're just trying to cram things in while they can. So stretch goals begins tomorrow, February 17th, and runs until the end of the season. We have no exact date on that yet, but it should be early March, sometime the week of the 2nd. And these are going to work exactly as they have for the past many seasons, but notably including the improvements that we saw made last season specifically. To partake in this, you will need to be at Season Pass level 100. If you are not, there's like 15 hours left, I want to say, on the 5-time Season Pass XP event in-game as of when I'm posting this video, so get on that. Assuming you are at rank 100 though, then ranks 101 through 110 will unlock on the pass, and Season Pass ownership is not required. This is for free. These tiers can be leveled through an endless number of times. It loops you back from 110 to 101 to score repeated rewards. Now, in one loop of this, you should be able to earn 4 Mutiny Stretch Goals caches. And these will include brand new vanity items with a high chance per cache. These include 2 new outfits and some skins. They will also then have a moderate drop chance to get a selection of rare named items. This includes desirable picks like the Lexington, the Turmoil, the Stack Broker. You then have roughly the same relative drop chance to get a seasonal or special exotic, as listed here. And then finally, a rare drop chance to score one of the game's exclusive exotics. That includes the Eagle Bear, the Ravenous, the Bighorn, and more. Now, including the change that was made last season, each time that you reach rank 110, you will earn a Prestige Mutiny Stretch Goals cache. This cache drastically increases the drop rates on some of those most desirable items, including guaranteed drops from the vanity and rare named item pool. It also raises that exclusive exotic drop rate from rare to moderate. Keep in mind that progress for all of this comes from season XP, not shade XP. So if throughout this season you have saved up any scout or journey objectives, then you will have a great head start once this begins, because those provide a lot of season XP. If not, though, then priority objectives and weekly projects are your more repeatable, high yield sources. So best of luck to anyone going after something specific here. And small bonus tidbit for the week, over this coming weekend there is going to be an optimization surge event with double material drops. So if you're looking at your calendar and trying to maximize farming time here, that might not be a bad one to double up on. Well, my friends, that is just about going to do it. That is a rundown for everything that you need to know about coming to the Division 2 this week. I do apologize that I will not be here to provide the coverage that you would normally expect for that, but hopefully you can understand my reasoning. I do have some other videos lined up for release that I've been working on, so I hope you do enjoy those in the meantime. And I will be eager to dive into the finale and get the Sheriff upon my return. Much love to all of you watching. I have to give a sincere thank you for your continuous support to making opportunities like this possible for me. It is truly a joy to be part of this community. But that's everything that I've got for this one today. Enjoy the finale. I will catch you all back very soon. But until then, RogueGold. Ow. Oh! We just got a Ravenous! Haha! I might not be friendly. Let's go.
Coming to the Division 2.
Let's go!
And